Hello and welcome to this educational video from Exness, in which we'll be addressing the controversial question, do you need a stop loss or just a way to stop your loss? The question of whether you need a stop or just a way of stopping loss is probably most relevant for scalpers, many of whom think they don't have time to set stops, or in some cases they also don't know where they should set their stops to avoid them being triggered prematurely. But it also is to some extent relevant to swing traders and day traders, since some of these use pending orders in the opposite direction as a method of cutting their losses short. In general, the key thing to remember is that manual closing should be avoided for most traders because it requires really good emotional discipline that many traders find it quite hard to develop. So if we're looking here on Exness Terminal, it's actually quite quick to set an auto close, a stop or target just by using this window here when you're opening a position, and you can actually do the same if you're setting a pending order. Set a pending order from the menu on the right here. You can also set an auto close when you're opening, or setting rather, a pending order. Perhaps even easier is if you're going to be using MT4 or MT5, whenever you have a trade open, you simply drag down and drag up to set a stop or target as relevant, depending whether you're buying or selling. It takes only a few seconds, so there's really no excuse not to do it. In summary then, despite the fact that scalpers think they might not have time to set stops, it only takes a few seconds, so really it's recommended to do it. Pending orders are slightly more time consuming to set than stops, but still, they are not really recommended as reliable and consistent solution. Manual closing requires very strong control of emotions, so it's really not recommended for most traders. We're certainly of the opinion that it's best to set a stop based on support and resistance, or on an indicator, or possibly on a fixed percentage or amount of loss. Thank you for watching Exness' educational video debating whether it's necessary to set stops. We hope this has given you some new insight into the topic, and if you found it informative, we would encourage you very much to watch our other videos in the same series as well.